Hey guys, Insomnia here with some more AFK Arena. Today we're back on Maniac's account and we are looking to finish Mezoth. If you guys remember from last summon, we got Mezoth all the way up to Mythic plus 30 signature items, so completely trying to get him maxed out. We need 4 copies from the Stargazers, have a ton of diamonds, a ton of Stargazer cards at this point to max him out. And we do have a pretty specific list that we're going to go through. Stargazing cards for Mizoth. Once that is done, we are going to go to Khazard. So hopefully we get good luck with that. All diamonds, Stargazing for Khazard. So that is going to be the focus. So we'll go ahead, we'll get into that portion of the video and looking for, again, Mezoth and Khazard. So let's go ahead and get into the summons. Stargazing, we have 171 cards. Again, 4 copies of Mezoth. Let's see if we can do it. I'm really hoping, Migo, we can. First summon is Mezoth. Look at that. Mezoth right off the bat. Very first summon, meaning we need 3 more to get him up to Ascended and have him completed. I've never seen him completed, so it looks like, please come. That's kind of changed. So it shows you what you got from the mailbox, which is pretty cool. So it doesn't just spam us with the mailbox is full. Poll number 2, no copies of Mezoth at this point. Really hoping that we can get a couple more. So it looks like this is just going to go straight to the mailbox every time, which is okay because we know what is going to the mailbox. Got a lot of experience going to the mailbox. Got a card there, 15 of our artifact tokens. We still need 3 copies of Mezoth. Couple more artifact tokens there, so we got 1 right off the bat, which is really lucky. All right, couple more artifact tokens there. Come on, Mezoth. We still need 3 more copies. We need a double. I'd love to see a triple. There's another copy of him. So that takes us to 2. Did get a Mauler card there as well. Still never seen the 30,000 diamonds. I would absolutely love to see diamonds. Unfortunately not yet. Need 2 more copies, just some more essence there. Another rare card. All right guys, 81 cards left. Couple more artifacts. So these artifact fragments, if you get 5 or 15, definitely good. If you're pulling them single, takes a long time to hit. I believe to 5-star is 600. So again, 5 and 5, some more artifact relics there. We just need 2 more copies. I'm hoping to pull a double, would be very nice to see, or that 30,000 diamonds. 30,000 diamonds, still waiting to see. Another rare card there, a little bit more resources. And mailbox is going to be full. Today was the Eins and the Albedo. There's another one. 1 more. We need 31 cards and 1 copy of Mezoth, and he will be done. First time ever seeing him built, and there it is, back-to-back Mezoth copies. Very nice. So that'll leave 21 cards left to work on Khazard. So there is Mezoth, boom, up to Ascended. Very cool. Finally got him done, Migo. All right, so Khazard, he said the rest of them are going for Khazard, which we are building. Let me just make sure really quick. Worst thing I want to do, I don't want to mess up anyone's account. So once he's finished, Stargaze for Khazard. All diamonds, Stargaze for Khazard. So Khazard it is, guys. We got 21 more cards left, 81,000 diamonds. So we're going to have a lot of pulls for Khazard. We can keep, that's back to back. Mezoth to Khazard for the unlock. Very nice. That is the luck of the Stargazer that I love. There he is, unlocked on the very first pull. All right, couple more cards. I'm hoping we can get quite a few copies of him. We did get faction gear, which if it does have faction on some mythic gear, definitely nice to see. A lot more resources. Migo, you're going to have to completely clean out your box. So there we got another piece of faction gear, so mythic faction gear, because it is going to be absolutely crazy full with the amount. There's another Khazard. Not too bad. That's already 2. That takes him to Elite Plus. But that is already 2 copies of Khazard at this point. Another Elite card there, so definitely pull in another Light Bearer. Another one. Wow! That's 3 copies of Khazard. So we've gotten 4 Mezoth, 3 Khazards. That is 7 Hypogens at this point. A couple more resources. No artifact fragments on that summons. There's a couple more, and it looks like gold is starting to go there. So we got more going to the mailbox than we have more being built. Couple more fragments there, which is good. I love the change with putting the information down there. There is another one. So now we're at 4 and 4. That takes him to Elite Plus, plus the other copies. That will take him to Legendary already. Already up to Legendary. Another card there for an Elite. We're going to have a lot of Elite cards as well. Another Elite card for Wilders. Come on, I want to see a double Khazard. A little bit more faction gear, which we have already got a couple of faction gear pieces for the Celestials and the Hypogens out of here. 21,000 diamonds left. A couple more rare cards, so we're definitely going to have a lot of fodder. That's a lot of loot, but we did get another Elite. All right, guys, 2 more summons. 2 more pulls for Khazard. Really hoping we can see 1 more copy. And the final pull for Khazard. Come on, it does end in a Khazard. That is a lot of pulls. That is a lot of Stargazer pulls. Wow, so that gave us 5 copies of Khazard, 4 copies of Mizoth. That is some really, really strong pulls. So not only did we unlock him, we got 5 copies of Khazard, 4 copies of Mizoth to go ahead and finish that off. Wow. All right, so for the wish list itself, we are looking to prioritize heroes in here. He's looking for 8 copies of everyone, then switching to another hero. We do want to save all of our coins out of here because specifically we're saving them to get Albedo. So we're going to do the summons. All the hero coins are going to be saved. That way we can go ahead and get Albedo. The wish list, we're looking at Rowan, Rosalind, Gwen. I think he already set up all of the wish list looking here. So let's look at how many copies we need of some of these heroes to continue to max them out. So here, Rowan still needs quite a few copies there. We have Rose. So we're just looking to take them to Ascended. It is essentially what we're looking to do, taking them up to Ascended. Once we have them up to Ascended, we'll actually swap out to another hero. All right, so let's go ahead and we'll get into the summons. We have a lot of summons. Companion points first, of course. That is a lot of summons. Migo has been saving for a significant amount of time for me to knock out the summons. Let's see if we can get some more Celestials and some more Hypogens out of here before we're picking up Albedo. So a couple rare cards there. Again, going to need a lot of food to continue building this account. Now he has Mizoth. Now he has Khazard started. Very, very unique account to build those 2 first before other heroes. But to each their own. I absolutely love it. I cannot wait to build Mizoth, especially with his tongue ability that freezes heroes in place and also drains their hit points. Does a significant amount of damage. So that's a ton of rare cards. Haven't seen any elites yet, but we are getting a lot of fodder out of here. Usually we see 1 or 2. Maybe we used up all of our luck. Might have used it all on the Stargazer, because we're not seeing anything out of here. There was 8,000 hero coins out of that one. So look at the rares. That is a lot of food to continue to build these heroes up. And it looks like Work might have a star on him. We'll also use the cards, the Ascended cards that we got out of all of our pulls. I want to make sure that we don't overcompensate for some of the heroes here. There's our first elite from the companion points. A copy of Falks. Not too bad, provides a lot of crowd control, especially when it comes to the Lightbearer Tower specifically. Very, very powerful in there. All right, guys, so that is our companion points. Let's go ahead and pop up some of these cards we got, because we did get quite a few. Copy of Titus, very nice. Wilders gives us a copy of Gorvo. Absolutely love Gorvo. And we get double Falks. Rain, who is really good with the furniture. And we also do get a Lucius there. Looks like we have a significant amount of treasure. We'll actually pop these. Maybe we can pull another Khazard. Didn't even see the treasure that was already in here. But it looks like those are all, look at all of the loot. He is just absolutely banking everything. There's Wukong. There's Ainz. Already picked him up. Stones. We have a lot of stones to use. Wow. All right, so we'll pop these open. Remember, they lowered the amount of Celestials and Hypogens we get out of these, but with 43, I'm thinking we can pull one. All right, so unlocked Silas. So Silas is a new hero unlocked. Very, very nice there, which is very good to see. I think I seen a Taylene. See a Theowin. So Theowin is unlocked. I think I seen a Taylene there. A little sneak peek. Which there it is. Very, very first one. Got a copy of Taylene. Let's see who else we got in here though. We got a Damon there. We got a Scrag. We got a ton of fodder. We got Sophia. We got Shamira. There is Silas. So wow. So we did get one. We did get one out of all of those. Got a Taylene. So that'll actually add a couple more here. That'll add another Sarda Lucius, which is just out of our pulls. Rowan still needs a little bit of food. We should have food for Rowan. Then there's copies. We have food right there, but Rowan needs 4 more copies. I would absolutely love to see Rowan built. And we did get another copy for Shamira. Shamira, super strong Ascended Hero. And we pulled another Taylene, so we can actually get Taylene up as well. The Legendary. Wow. So we have gotten very lucky with the heroes we've gotten on here. All right, so let's continue with the summons. So this one we're going to go for just the regular summons. We're going to save those. We have 21,000. Remember, he said Diamonds War for Khazard. So we have 4 more pulls for Khazard. Hopefully we can pull another copy. Copy 1 gives us a Graveborn card. Very nice. Pull number 2. Hopefully it's a Khazard. Got a rare card there. All right, guys. We got one more pull after this. Let's see if we can make it to Khazard. Final pull here with the diamonds. It is another Lightbearer card, so not too bad. Plus 15 of our artifact fragments there. Unfortunately, no Khazard. We did get 2 more cards, which brings us an Oden, and I'm hoping a Rowan. Another Falks. We pulled a lot of Falks on this one. All right, guys, so the wish list will stay the same. Still looking for Damon, still looking for Iran, Saurus. Pippa is in here as well as Silas. So let's go ahead. We'll do our summons with our scrolls. Hoping we can pull a significant amount of elite heroes out of here. Love to see some doubles. Haven't seen a quad in a long time. Here we get a double right off the bat, which is going to give us Scrag and Gwen, 2 very strong heroes. Gwen, absolutely continuous damage. Scrag with his furniture. Super tough to beat. A couple more rare cards there. I'd love to see, like I said, a quad. There is another single elite. Brings another copy of Falks. We're gonna have to look at Falks because that might be pretty close to getting Falks up, because that was quite a few copies. Remember, we need 8 to get him all the way up to Ascended. Looking at Falks, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5, so not yet. Not quite enough to bring him up to Ascended. I just want to make sure that we're not overspending on any of our heroes here. We have a couple copies of Rain there. Looks like quite a few fodder heroes. Cecilia, which again, just needs a little bit more fodder. We pulled a lot of Falks, but we're not overcompensating or over adequate with the amount of Falks. Which I wonder, I was just thinking real quick, 8 copies of everyone. So once we do 4, so we are actually built with Falks. 1, 2, 3, 4. We do have 4 already, so we're good with Falks. Remember, 1 will take it to Elite with the fodder. 1 more copy will take it to Legendary Plus. 2 more copies to Ascended. So Falks will drop out of here. Not sure if Falks within the wish list, but if he is, let's drop out Falks. So if we drop out Falks, he wants Hendrik replaced. We'll drop Hendrix in there. Make sure the rest of these heroes are still pretty good. Looking at copies, we have a 3. Don't have enough. We need 1 more Screg in there. Got a lot of food in here to build, but overall not too many Maulers. Wilders, we still have a couple in there. Of course, Saurus and Eron, absolutely amazing. Looks like Lorzen, we have quite a few copies. Titus is okay for stars. Eron, Saurus, okay for stars. Solus, Pippa, Cirrus, and Gorvo. And of course, we are building Isolde in here as well as Damon. Have a lot of copies in Naru to continue building. So we're good. We're good. Just dropped out Falks. We have enough copies of Falks to build him up. And look at that, a triple pull, just like that. Solus, Satrana, and Eron. Very, very solid pull. So we've seen a double and a triple, plus a lot of singles. We are having some awesome, awesome luck today. Another Elite right there, which is going to bring us a copy of Rose. So still not seeing Rowan. I know we're looking to build Rowan on this one. More red chest there. Another copy of Rose, but that adds another star. A lot more food. So another star to Eron. Almost maxed. Almost at 5 stars at this point. I think we just might need 2 more copies for Eron and he will be maxed. Yep, so 2 more copies and Eron will be completely maxed out. Might be able to do it. Might be able to do it with this summoning session, maxing out Eron. Love to still see some Celestials and some Hypogens. Right there is another Elite. Is a copy of Solus. So Solus probably getting relatively close as well. And another Elite, so back-to-back heroes, which is Cecilia. All right, guys, we need a couple more. We need some copies of Rowan. Again, building a lot of different heroes. So there is Solus. Let's make sure Solus is still good. But again, we're not building too many copies of her. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is our 4th of Solus. So Solus will actually drop out as well. Solus for Pippa, Cirrus, and Gorvo. So here we'll swap out Solus. We have Pippa, we have Cirrus. Let's drop in Gorvo. Gorvo is the next request in there. Then Greyborn, still need a lot more Greyborn. Haven't seen any. I don't think we've seen any Greyborn yet, which is kind of unusual. Greyborn, usually you pull them pretty frequently. Another Elite right there. I'm hoping for a Khazard. Second copy of Silas, which is awesome. Remember, Silas and Pip are both still in the heroic ship, meaning that when you're building them, you are going to get free loot pulling copies of them. So pulling copies earlier, you're going to get more copies. There is Eron. We need one more copy of Eron, and he will be maxed out 5 stars. Very, very effective Wilder hero overall. That brings Silas up to Elite Plus. So we'll definitely have some heroic ship for him. A couple more summons here. A couple more rare cards there. Another Elite. Come on. Hot. Hendrik. Hendrik unlocked. Wow. So the very, very first build or first card for Hendrik right there unlocked. 2 more pulls, so we should see at least another elite. So there it is. Gives another copy of Sophia. Sophia is almost maxed out as well. We are full again. So that gives us an elite plus Naru. I believe Sophia is, we got 1 copy there, 2. Still need more copies. Maulers are definitely lacking. 1, 2, 3. We have 3. Scrag, still need another Scrag. So Maulers are definitely lacking a little bit. Have a ton of Light Bearers, ton of Graveborns. So that is our final summons for the regular scrolls. We have 3 scrolls there. Let me check the list. Faction scrolls, we are doing 100 for Maulers. So we're going to do 100 for the Maulers. Let's see how we do here, guys. Need a lot of Maulers. Like I was just saying, a lot of Maulers on this account. So if we can pull a lot of Maulers, which elite right off the bat, hopefully at a Scrag, it is Titus. Titus is okay for stars, so Titus is staying in until he is maxed out. Pull number 2 brings us a little bit more food. Number 3, a little more. So the next pull will be an elite. And it's a double. Look at that, a double, which brings us Titus and Satrana again. Again, Titus, that will add more stars to Titus. Super, super powerful. Satrana, one of the heroes that are by far underestimated when it comes to the Maulers themselves. And we are just getting so many heroes built up here. Couple more, so there is a lot more food. All of those copies. We have 5 more summons here, and then we're actually going to switch to Graveborn. Graveborn is the other faction that has been lacking a little bit on this account. Another elite right there. I'm hoping it's Scrag, which it is Titus. We are on an absolute frenzy with pulling Titus. Look at that. Wow, 6 goalless cards. That is going to fill up the bank really, really quick with 6 goalless cards. But again, we're going to be able to build pretty much whatever heroes that Migo's looking for. All right, so there is our 10. We ended with a double Mauler. Hopefully it is Scrag. It is double Satrana. Wow. Really, really strong finish there. So now we are going to swap to the Graveborns and continue. So in the Graveborn faction specifically, we do have 2 Ascended heroes. So he is looking for Daemon, Isolde, Silas, Torn, and Oden. All of those we do not have that many copies of. We have, it looks like 2 Daemon. I see 1 Torn. Silas we just unlocked. Oden the same, not too many. So we have 100 scrolls to go through for the Graveborn to hopefully continue some elites. That was a lot of Maulers out of 10 pulls. That we've seen a lot of elite Maulers. Again, we are completely full. There's the rest of our Maulers, including Satrana. All right, so we got 8 more summons here. And there is our first elite Graveborn, which is Torn. Torn, another hero similar to Satrana, very, very underestimated when I built him. If you can get him to scale, his utility is absolutely insane. The amount of utility that he can do and that he has. If you build him, you will not regret it. Got some more food there with Savannah, double Naru, 5 more Graveborn summons here. There's another elite. Gives us a copy of Oden. Oden's another hero a lot of people really underestimate. Again, if you can get him to scale, if you can get all 3 of the eyes open, not only does he disrupt the formation, but he does a significant amount of damage and energy disintegration better than anyone. And there's a double Graveborn pull. Is Daemon and Isolde. So the dynamic duo, Daemon and Isolde together for a pull, which again, almost completely maxes us out. There's another copy of Isolde, another copy of Naru. So 1 more pull here and then a couple cards. I believe the cards are going light bearer. So light bearer, Rowan, we can do a plus 30 signature item. Elite faction cards, light bearers, Gwyneth, Rowan, and Rose. Unfortunately, Rowan has eluded us 100%, so these are all going to be light bearers. We still need Rowan. We still need copies of Rowan, and we see Falks. Remember, these cards are completely random. It just generates a hero from the faction. There's Oscar, so Oscar is unlocked. Rowan, Rose, and Gwen, I would love to see. That is what we're looking for here. But we get a Rigby. No change. We've gotten pretty much, I think, all the light bearers at this point. There's Belinda, except the 3 that we are really looking for. That gives us another copy of Rigby. Again, no more Rowans. Rowan is going to have to be probably just the desired hero for a little bit. And another copy of Oscar. So double copies of Oscar. So that will do it for the summons. We got an insane amount of heroes here. We still do have the Oak Inn furniture going for 9 of 9. Ainz, Albedo, Khazard, Athalia, Mezoth, and Screg. Wow. 272,000. He hasn't summoned anything. He has 0. So he has 0 mythic furniture here. Wow. So this is going to be crazy. Ainz, he already has. Albedo's in here. Khazard, Athalia, Mizoth. We just got Mizoth built. Going for 3 furnitures in the rest of them. So we're looking for Iran with 3, Tassie with 3, Leica with 3, Pharrell with 3, Screg with 3. Well, Screg's going to 9. So we have... Wow. This is going to be amazing. Absolutely amazing. We're saving all the red cards. First pull is red card for Khazard. So we're going to have to do quite a few summons. So I'm going to have to jot down exactly what we pull, because with the heroes not being ascended, I can't just drop them right on there. So we have 1 for Khazard. Double furniture. Wow. Ainz and Albedo. Look at that. A double furniture. We're taking both of those to 9 of 9. Again, I'm going to have to take note of this, because we're going to make sure that we're not maxing out heroes here, because this is a ton. So Albedo and Ainz, we have 1, and we have Khazard at 1. Not being able to drop them in here. We cannot see the accumulation of the furniture. So there is 1 for Pharrell. Pharrell is a hero we're only taking to 3. So making sure with Pharrell, we have 1. Little bit of legendary furniture there. Remember, just like regular summons, every 3rd is a mythic piece, and there is our mythic piece, which is Pharrell. So that is already 2 for Pharrell. Khazard we're taking to 9, Albedo and Ainz to 9. Pharrell is only going to a +3, and then we'll start swapping them out. And it's nice at a +3 because you can't really overcompensate for the furniture at this point. There is another piece for Ainz, back-to-back red furniture, which is a piece for Leica. So the first one to Leica, jotting down all the heroes. We are only taking to 3. That way we can replace if we have 3. And you can't have, even if you get 3 of the same size furniture rooms, you'll still be fine. Another piece for Ainz. So that is 3 pieces for Ainz already. We haven't seen any for Mizoth. Finally got Mizoth up to Ascended and have not seen not 1 single piece of furniture for him. Another red little twinkle there, which is Tassie. So Tassie picks up 1 as well. A couple more legendary pieces. We have a ton of Poe coins here. So piece for Pharrell. So that is 3 for Pharrell. All right, so at this point, we are dropping out Pharrell, and then we're dropping in Wukong. 2 cards there. So Pharrell will actually leave the wish list. This one we're going to drop in Wukong, even though he's not ascended. All right, So let's continue the furniture summons. Next one will be our mythic pull. There's a copy for Athalia. First piece of it for Athalia, the power of light. Hoping to see some more doubles. The double furniture pulls are very, very cool to see. All right, red little twinkle there, which brings us a piece for Albedo, another piece. So she is definitely getting her furniture too. And now we are going to have more than enough hero coins to pick her up on this account. Ainz he already has, including just a stockpile of red chests with all kinds of heroes in there. Gives us a second piece for Tassie. So Pharrell is already done, so Tassie picks up her second piece in there. One more piece and we'll swap Tassie out. Haven't seen anything for Leica, haven't seen anything for Iran. Or Mizoth at this point. Boom, there's a Wukong. So first piece for Wukong. Remember, Wukong only go into 3 pieces, just like we swapped out with Pharrell. All right, hopefully we can pull some for Mizoth. There's another Wukong, so that gives us our second piece for Wukong. Meaning one more Wukong, and we will swap him out and continue down the 3 furniture line. This account's power is going to go absolutely through the roof. There's our first piece for, or second piece for Leica. That is 2 for Leica at this point. The same, if we get another piece for Leica, we will swap that out as well. Third summon gets a red little twinkle. Gives us a piece for Mezoth, the first one. Very, very nice. The first piece that we pulled for Mezoth. I want to see him absolutely maxed out, especially with his furniture. Would be very, very cool to see. Red little twinkle gives us another piece for Wu, so that will drop out Wukong. Let's swap back. Got 5 red cards on the table. All of the cards on the table we are saving. So Wukong's going out. Saurus is coming in. Still haven't seen any for Iran at this point. Tassie's got 2. Leica's got 2. Scrag we haven't seen either. Haven't gotten any for Scrag, but Scrag is going 9 to 9. The rest of them we're leaving in because they are going 9 of 9 furniture. So it's going to take a little bit longer to pick up the pieces for them. Another piece for Ainz. I'm surprised we've gotten 1 for Mizoth so far. Only 1 and none for Scrag. Here's a piece, second piece for Athalia. Pretty much after we summon these, we're going to fill in any of the gaps that we have from the furniture pulls with the red cards that are on the table. That's the reason we're saving them, specifically so we can use them. So that is Tassie. That will actually swap Tassie out. That is her 3-piece, 6 cards on the table. So he's going to be able to build pretty much whatever he wants. So Tassie goes out. Isolde is coming in. Even though we don't have Isolde built, he is going to be the next hero that we're looking at building, getting his 3-piece furniture. We've got Wukong done, we got Saurus done, we got Pharrell done. Got a lot of pieces for our 9 of 9 heroes as well. Another piece for Leica. So that will drop Leica out of the formation as well. And that will bring in Skarath. We'll drop Leica out. We'll drop Skarath in here, which is right there. Even though he's not ascended, we have a lot of food, a lot of copies, a lot of fodder that we can build him with. This gives another piece for Mizoth. So that is 2 pieces. Would love to see him fully maxed out and pull a couple more pieces out of here. All right, so another red twinkle right there, which gives us a piece for Skarath, the first one. So let me put Skarath on the board. It's 1. Again, Iran and Scrag, nothing. They have been shut out this entire time with no furniture. First piece, we get Scrag. Scrag gets one piece of furniture out there. The Vanguards of Pain to start building him up. 9 of 9 for Scrag is very, very strong. Double. We got an Albedo and we got a Scrag. Very nice. So double pull there, Albedo and Scrag. That is our second double pull, and now a back-to-back red. And it is Iran, the first piece that we have seen for Iran. We got Scrag at 1, we have Iran at 1, and we're still looking for Saurus and Izold at this point. A couple more cards left here, or a couple more pull coins left. Another furniture pull, which gives a third piece. Finally, third piece for Mezoth. So that'll give him his 3 of 9. Albedo's got a lot. Ain's got a lot of furniture. Athalia got a lot. We've gotten very, very lucky on this count. There's a piece for Izold, so that's Izold's first piece. Very nice. Another one, which is Scrag, a new piece for Scrag. And back to back red cards, which we get another piece for Athalia. The Window of Heaven. Oh, and another one. That is a ton of mythic furniture, and it's a double again. Another piece for Athalia, and another piece for Izold. Wow. Wow. I have never seen the furniture pulls absolutely like this. That was like 5 pieces of furniture in the matter of just a couple pulls. Another piece, first piece for Saurus. So Saurus, we got 1. So even when it comes to the 3-piece sets, we've already completed a lot of the 3-piece sets that we are looking to build. Another piece for Mezoth, that's 4. We have 4 pieces already for Mezoth. Absolutely crazy. There's another piece for Izold, so that will give 3 to Izold. And all of these 3-piece bonuses, 9 cards on the table. So now we'll swap out Izold. We have Skarath in there, so the next one is Titus. Moving on down the line, we'll drop Titus in. Try to get him some furniture out of here. Another legendary pull there. So this one will be our mythic pull. Gives us a piece for Skarath. So that is the second piece for Skarath. Wow, this was an insane amount of furniture pulls. There's our first piece for Titus. So Titus picks up a piece as well. Second, oh, another piece. So that's 5. That is 5 pieces for Mezoth. That is our pull coins, guys. So that gives us 10 cards on the table. Wow. Absolutely crazy. So 3-piece there, 3-piece there, 3-piece to Pharrell. So essentially we pulled Ainz and Albedo. We pulled a crazy, crazy high amount of furniture. Look at the mythic furniture we pulled. We got a couple, we got 3 pieces for Ainz. We got more than that. We got 4. We got Scrag, but we got Iran. We got Tassi to 3, Pharrell to 3, Leica to 3, Wukong to 3, Saurus to 3. Or no, I don't think Saurus we got to 3, but we did pull some furniture. So we have a ton of furniture in here and a lot of copies for Mezoth. Also built, look at that, built Mezoth. Mezoth is done. Pulled 5 copies of Khazard, 4 copies of Mezoth, and a absolute crazy amount of food and heroes that we can build. Pretty much across all of these, you can go ahead on Megomaniac and build all of your heroes. Now you have enough points as well to redeem for Albedo. Ainz and Albedo, you can get them up to Ascended. fuse them, throw the furniture on them because they both have the 3 set bonuses. Very, very powerful. So guys, that will do it for today's massive summoning session. If you want me to do summons, furryhippogaming@gmail.com. So happy that I got to go ahead and finish out Mezoth. We started him. This is actually the 3rd session that we have done the summoning, and he is finally done to a +30 signature item, completely done. So again, big shout out to Megalomaniac for allowing me to do the summons. Absolutely love doing the summons. We had amazing furniture pulls. Stargazer was super friendly today, as well as all of the elite heroes we pulled. So guys, that will do it for the summon today. And as always, thank you guys for watching.